Alright, hello fun and welcome back to my Fallout 4 Mod Spotlight series, where today we are having a look at the Police Riot Shotgun mod, which is being made by the Commonwealth Story Expansion Project team. And what this glorious little piece of work looks at into the game is a wonderful new semi-automatic shotgun for you to enjoy. And I've been having a lot of fun with this thing because, well, who doesn't love a new shotgun being added into the game? Especially one that has a ton of different ammo types you can pop into this thing. It's got some pretty neat little modifications in that regard. So let's jump on over here and have a look at what exactly we are getting with the Police Riot Shotgun, which in its most basic and standard form will do a pretty decent 68 damage with a shotgun shell, with a firing rate of 33, range of 35, a sad little accuracy of 4, with a weight of 7.5. Not too bad on that last one, and as you can see, it's a pretty good looking shotgun. Certainly looks the part for a Police Riot Shotgun. I do love the details of the shells on the side. Always very nice to see those, but dear God, that accuracy of 4. Of course, with modifications, you can up that accuracy quite a bit, even turning this thing into a pretty decent sniping shotgun. But at its base level, yeah, that accuracy is pretty sad. But if you're in a hallway with a bunch of enemies, it'll still clear them out really, really well, because who needs accuracy when you're hip firing in a hallway? It's pretty fun then. Now, as for modifications, it's got a pretty decent list of things. There are a few categories like sights and muzzle where you don't really have much, but in all the others you've got a pretty good selection of both things to change up some aesthetic a bit, but also of course changing up the different stats here on the gun. So yeah, not too bad of a list in the slightest. Now, as for how you get your hands on one of these lovely things, well, it's pretty simple. It will be injected into the level loot list on enemies at level 10, but there is also one singular unique one found in the world over at the Quincy Police Lockup. It's just down on the floor there and is a pretty cool gun, though my personal favorite part about it, it's called the Tacticool, is that it has 8 rounds. The standard shotgun here only has 5, as you can see there on my ammo counter, and you cannot increase that. Only the legendary gets 8. Boy, I wish this one could too. But, oh well, let's go take a look at the other modifications we do have for this thing, as they are pretty grand. Now, in the receiver category, pretty typical stuff here. We start with a light frame, go on to calibrated, powerful, etc., onto the advanced receiver, which is going to really up the damage of this thing pretty nicely to 119, and then when you get to the ammo category, you can up that even more. So this gun will definitely last you for quite a while here in the game, especially with different perks that'll help bring that up even more. So always great to see that. Now in the barrel category, we've got a short, medium, and long barrel, and each one does have a ribbed version of it that'll help increase the range and accuracy ever so slightly more, but overall some pretty good things right there. In the stock category, we've got a short, wire, light, collapsible, assault, tactical folded, and tactical, which is my favorite, plus it will really help with the accuracy there compared to some of these others. So, and it just looks cool. It looks real cool. Now then, in the ammunition category here, my personal favorite category, we've got, oh boy, a lot of options, which not only, I really like this, it's a minor detail, but each one of them, you'll notice, changes up the color of the shotgun shell there, but we've got everything from you can lower the damage and widen the spread with a junk shot, the basic standard buckshot, we got flechette rounds, dragon's breath, magnum buckshot, just normal slugs, rifled slugs, pulse, plasma slugs, explosive, and even EM flechette rounds. All very, very cool. A lot of great options in here to change up how this thing is going to hit its enemies. I think the highest damage potential is with the plasma slug, and the second highest is the explosive shell. But of course, the explosive shell is going to have AoE damage on it as well, rather than just a single plasma slug going down range. But overall, some really good stuff in here, and I do really enjoy the different ammunition types we get. Now on the sights, it's a little bit sadder over here, where we only have either the standard, reflex, hollow, or short scopes. You guys know me, I got a weird thing for sights and love seeing a lot of them, so it's, you know, I hope there more do get added in the future. I don't know if that will or not, but a man can dream. And finally, we have the muzzle category, which just has a compensator or muzzle brake. Little torn on no silencer in there, because I always find it odd on a shotgun, but at the same time, nice to have the option. But nope, we just got the compensator and muzzle brake. Now, let me go ahead and grab my two modified versions I did create, and we'll take a look at how this thing does function in usage. So let's grab you, and then over to the range right here, and fire this 4 accuracy shotgun. Oh boy. Let's go. I actually did get the target there, thankfully, with the buckshot on this thing. Something's maybe gonna hit. Now, thankfully, the gun is pretty controllable on its kick and does also fire really quickly. So if you are in that hallway scenario, you'll be able to really shred through your enemies at a fast pace. And the reload's not too bad either on its speed. Good look there to the animation as well. But yeah, overall, you're really gonna want to aim down sight with this poor accuracy on the standard one. But of course, you can up it quite a bit more with those different modifications. For instance, on my muzzled one here, where I went with the plasma slugs, we were able to bring the accuracy up to 77, actually making this a pretty decent little sniping shotgun with that range of 113 there. Not too bad at all. And those plasma slugs doing a lot of damage there. And without any additional perks, 136 on physical and 30 on the energy. It's pretty sweet. Again, the explosive one only getting up to 134, but does have that AoE damage, which, you know, not too bad at all. Yeah, let's grab the plasma one here first. And of course, with the short scope, this is actually a pretty effective little sniping shotgun here for you to use, which isn't bad at all. Still gonna have those 5 rounds you gotta reload each time, but with that plasma slug, it's pretty sweet. And then of course, the explosive, my personal favorite, because each individual pellet, this goes back to buckshot, each pellet's is a little bomb. Which is great. We don't got a whole lot of accuracy on this thing, but, you know, who needs accuracy when you have AoE damage? It's good times. It's good times. We will have to be very careful, though, with this, because if an enemy runs up on you, oh, you might end up blowing yourself up. I already have killed myself twice with this gun against enemies that are too close. But, yeah, let's get our usual Deathclaw friend to play with and see how that all does pan out. So far, I've only been fighting raiders and the like with these guns. But there we go. 5 shots on him. We took out about 1/4 of his health with the explosive rounds. There we are. I was hoping to get a little bit more, but the spread on the buckshot can, you know, harm your accuracy there a bit. But let us get back out the plasma one and get hopefully a sniped shot or 2 on him. That hopefully is effective. Oh boy, oh, he's down a little bit more. We got him to roughly half health. There we go. Oh, and down. We got a good shot on his belly there, which I didn't even mean to, but yay. And now that he's a corpse, we can use the lovely explosive one to juggle the body. Yay. Oh, I love explosive weapons. They're just so fun and very, very Fallout. But overall, this is a great shotgun that I've very much been enjoying my time with, especially with the Dragon's Breath and explosive rounds. The Plasma Slug's pretty good too. Flechette rounds I'm always torn on, but you know what? Not a bad option for the gun. And with its, you know, high damage potential, this thing can definitely last you into the mid, even to early late game, and it's just an entertaining shotgun to mess around with. So if you'd like to see this for yourself and try it out, you can have a look at the link in the description of the video, as per usual. That's gonna be it for today. Hopefully you all have enjoyed, and you come back for whatever we do look at next. But until that time, thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one.